Good afternoon, everybody. Doug Jenkins with the Findlay Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. We are live from our latest ribbon cutting with Orion Jones with True North Motivation here on Front Street in downtown Findlay.
Yes.
This is now, if you're thinking, you're like, wait, didn't we just see Orion in a video like 6 months or so ago? You did. This wasn't even in the hopper back then when you first joined the Chamber of Commerce.
It wasn't even in the cards yet.
So a new physical location for you here on Front Street. Let's talk a little bit about moving into your own office space and why you wanted to do that and what it means for the business.
Well, from a standpoint of business growth, I knew that I had a ceiling to where I could get to if I was only working out of my home office and being able to meet with clients one-on-one and being able to really be the most impactful. I was limited. And there's also something to be said for if you want to take the island, burn the boats that you came there on. And so when you make that full commitment to yourself and to your organization of like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and I'm going to take the risk and put myself out there. And this is just, it is a risk, but it's something that needed to be done to be able to truly grow as a business.
The burn the boats analogy, I do love it. I apply it to much lesser things than taking on, like standing a fence, for instance. Like once you get into it, you're just committed.
Yes.
This is way more than that. And not only is it a business for you, this is something you've been called to do and something that you're very passionate about. Let's talk a little bit about True North Motivation and what it is that your goals are here.
Yes. So, True North Motivation, I'm getting my doctorate degree in educational leadership from the University of Findlay, and I'm studying depression in men. And 80% of completed suicides in today's society are done by men, yet only 15% of us seek mental health care. And there's such a need in the market to be able to have a different message that I think with my background in as a head college baseball coach, construction management, and the different leadership roles that I've had in my life really prepare me to help men in general and have a message that resonates with men and hopefully opens up that door and pathways to be able to take away the stigma of men's mental health and the male masculinity for lack of seeking care. And really be able to expand also into businesses and help out employees and leaders in organizations to be able to help them overcome mental health challenges. And really the foundational principles that I have of self-love and self-care, and then the forgiveness, gratitude, love, and faith of the 4 pillars is what my entire philosophy is built off of to help accomplish those goals of positive mental health care.
When you look at all that this represents, one, it's amazing how this has grown from the beginning for you. You started off with an idea of what you wanted to do, and then it's expanded from there. You started a nonprofit to help out in that community as well, and also wanting to talk to groups, but also having one-on-one sessions with people. How do you decide which way you want to go next? Because I know with you want to go you could go every direction,
yes,
right?
Yes, that's the hardest thing.
Yeah,
that's the hardest thing with starting a business is trying to figure out who your target market is and who you're spearheading, because I want to help everyone, and I don't want to decline business for anybody that's in need of help. And if it's, do you focus on the organizational leadership where I help my hour of power, and do I dedicate my time and resources and commercials towards that? Or do I dedicate it towards meeting clients one-on-one? Or do I dedicate it towards my nonprofit to be able to help other nonprofits in the community that need male mentors like myself to help them uplift the patrons that go through them? The Women's Resource Center and helping fathers, and the Welcome to a New Life that helps people freshly coming out of prison and trying to get their life back on track. NAMI, who's trying to help people with significant mental health issues and be able to uplift them as well. And they're all saying, help me. And I'm saying, I'm coming.
So again, if you're a business who just wants someone to come in and talk to your employees, you can talk to Orion to do that. If you have a guy in your life who maybe you could use a little help and just need someone to talk to, you can have Orion do that as well. So I think it's definitely worth looking into. It's a huge issue in the country. We know we see it here locally as well with men's mental health issues. We're so fortunate to have you addressing it here locally.
Thank you. My clientele right now, I have from 11 years old who, I still play baseball. And so it's nice to be able to go out and we throw the rock around and really bond. And I'm able to lead him through the challenges and trials and tribulations that, the younger generation goes through, to help lead them and guide them how to overcome their future of what's happening in today's society. And also, I have clients all the way up to 45 and 50 years old that are trying to become the best versions of themselves and find their purpose and find their why. And I have what I call a solutions-based mentorship program, where we find solutions to problems and we lay out what's going on, and let's figure out how we can best develop a way to solve these problems and put you on a pathway towards becoming the best version of you. So it's not just sitting on a couch talking about the problems.
Right.
It's finding solutions
and being active about it. So if somebody wants to learn more, maybe they want to schedule an appointment or a schedule to come out and talk. By the way, we can at the Chamber vouch for Orion. We had him speak at our Hancock Youth Leadership graduation back in April on about a day's notice after, unfortunately, we had an alum who wasn't going to be able to be there. Knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
It was very well received. So you would do well within your organization to work with True North Motivation. So if someone wants to do that, what's the best way to get in touch with
you? Just truenorthmotivation.com is going to be able to provide you with all my contact information. It's easy to remember. You don't have to remember the True North Motivation 1@gmail.com. Forget about the one. So truenorthmotivation.com, and that will lay down all the information I have and be able to show you all the different things that I can provide to you, to individual businesses and people in general.
All right. Congratulations. We're really excited for you, and best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Doug.
You can also check out True North Motivation's listing in our online directory at the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber website, of which I'm not going to say live because I always mess it up. Just Google it. It's right there for you.
Findlay-Hancock-Chamber.com.
There you go. See, I didn't have to trip over it this time. For Orion, I'm Doug. Have a great afternoon, everybody.